Welcome back to this episode where we break down fundamental concepts in Binance futures. And the first one will be on contracts. If you have ever wondered what you are actually trading in futures, this episode is for you. So in the next subsequent videos, we are going to get a bit practical for you to appreciate whatever we are doing. I think it's high time you understood most of the concepts, because without them, you wouldn't know what you are doing. So, and in this episode, we are going to cover on what is a contract. So, a futures contract is a legal agreement to buy or sell an asset at a specific price and date in the future. The name is very literal. Unlike spot trading, where you own the actual assets, in futures, you are simply betting or guessing or predicting on its price movements. If you have been trading Forex, you know what I mean. So think of it as agreeing with someone to trade an item later, but at today's agreed price. So let's look at the types of the main types of contracts in Binance trading. I think I've already introduced you to them on selecting creating our watch list with a popular Binance trading pairs, right? So here we are going to look at the two main types. We call the perpetual, right? The perpetual contracts. Now these have no expiration dates. Perpetual, they have no expiration date. You can hold them as long as you want, but you will pay or earn a funding fee every 8 hours to keep the position open or running. Right, now let's look at the second one, which is the delivery contracts. These have a set expiration date, right? Once the contract ends, it is settled and your gains or losses are finalized. So realize I've already given you some glimpse from the beginning of the videos telling you what futures is, or trading futures on Binance is. So the name is quite literal. So you are trading, but this time you have a specific date that you are transacting, and then when you need or you want that transaction to close. So that's the main idea about futures trading. But with the sports, whatever you are doing is on the fly. You have one asset and you are buying at the moment. But with the futures, you probably do not have the underlying asset. You are just speculating on the price movement up and down, right? So that is what it means. Now let's see how it works. Now in Binance futures, you can choose to go long. When I mean long, you can buy, or better still, you predict the price will rise, or short, which is also to sell, or when you expect the price to fall. So if the market moves in your favor, you profit. If not, you lose. So that is what it means. Now let's look at some practical example. Still, even though we are not actually demonstrating them, I would go to the phase or the episode where we are going to enter trade, and then whatever we have learned, we are going to put them together. For the time being, just listen to whatever I'm saying, and then you will be good to go. I'm going to make them quite easy and then elusive rather. So in example, a practical example, let's say you are trading a BTC USDT, right? BTC USDT perpetual contract. So perpetual, we have told you that there is no expiration date. So you enter and it can go on and on until I decide to close it or not. So the system will not close the thing for me, right? So let's have that idea. Now, so back to the BTC contract, perpetual contract. The current price of a Bitcoin, let's see, the current price of a Bitcoin is 30,000, right? You believe it will go up, so you enter a long position. If the price rises to 31,000, you make a profit based on the price difference, right? Now, but if it drops to 29,000, you incur a loss. The same applies to short positions, except you are betting on the price going down. You understand? So that is it. Now, let's look at the key benefits of futures contracts. Now, you don't need to own the actual assets to trade it. That's the important aspect, the important thing you need to understand about you not owning the underlying asset. The asset is not yours. You are just speculating on the price movement. But in sport, you have one and you are trading for another. That is what it means. Now, so here, the benefit of a futures contract is that you don't need to have the underlying asset, right? So, for example, you can trade BTC or Bitcoin even if you don't have a single BTC in your wallet. We will demonstrate that in practice. Now, futures can also allow you to trade with leverage. We will also have a look at it in depth. What is a leverage? Which we will discuss in a later episode. Right, so let's look at some real life analogy. Now, think of it like a bet, or between a friend about the price of gold. You don't need to own gold. You are simply betting on whether the price will go up or down. So whoever guesses correctly wins the bet. So it's as simple as that. So we will look at this in practice and then you understand. Yes, right? So now you know what. Now that you know what a contract is and how it works in Binance futures, understanding this concept is the first step to mastering futures trading. In our next video episode, we will dive into margin, a key element of managing your trades effectively. See you there.